Hello, hi, and welcome. If this is your first time here, hi, hello, welcome. I am Jeya. I do a daily inspirational, intuitive message. And what we do is we just look and see what's going on. I am clairaudient. I do receive various styles of channeled messages. So we're going to go through 4 different decks here today, and then we're going to pull them just to see what kind of vibrations we all have for the next 24 hours. These different decks are motivational and inspirational decks. They're affirmation decks. They're just decks to keep you guys motivated, keep you uplifted, and let's see, okay? So this is a collective. That means that it's for everybody in vibration. Whoever watches this video at any point in time, it's a timeless. So that means it's meant for whenever you find this. And since it is collective energy, I please ask you to kindly take what resonates and compassionately leave whatever doesn't for the person who needs to hear it most. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's see what's in store for our next 24. Okay. I'm seeing a man, and he is at a set of computer monitors. Like, he has his computer on, and he's got, it's so interesting because he has 2 computer monitors on, but they're both on like different sides. Instead of being like side by side, they're like one's on this side and the other's on this side, and there's nothing in the middle. And he's got these headphones on. And now I see somebody with a clipboard that's going around like behind him, and this person is like checking his work. It's like, but it's not checking his work, it's like checking progress or something. Like, I almost feel like a progress report. It's like that. But he's in the zone. He's in the zone. This guy, I feel like he's like doing something. The point of power is always in the present moment. The past is over and done, and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe, and I am free. So this has to do with, it's like that, you know, it's so funny because this resonates so much with the vision I was seeing. Hi, Naeem. This is like one monitor, and like this is where the other monitor is, and this is the mat, like if the, you know, like that's how it was, and there's like space between. So I'm feeling so much like this is someone who is like just go for it. Just go for it. It's like that kind of attitude within the next 24 hours. So if you're starting to feel like you're getting, you know, you're gaining some kind of ground, like I feel like it's someone gaining ground, someone grounding something, and like, and then it gains momentum, you know? And so this is like, you're starting a journey. You're starting a journey, but I feel like this is a journey that you've already been working with because of the trees. It feels like there's some background to it. There's some background to this journey. So some of you guys, and I feel like because the monitors, there's nothing between them, and that visual, they're really expressing how it's like someone who's going through, like going on their path with monitoring, like someone monitoring their path. This can speak of mentorship, and this can also speak of people who are watching as you are progressing. So some of you, it may be like you're starting to gain progress in your goals, and like your family is starting to notice, or your friends are starting to notice, if they haven't noticed already. But I feel like they have noticed, but there's something about this as in like a lead by example. That's what it feels like. Seeing someone rubbing their hands together. And then I see another pair of hands, and the hands have a rubber band around them. And the rubber band feels restrictive. Love was never absent from our lives. It is not bound in our hearts or in our relationships, and thus is not capable of being owned or lost. We have allowed our awareness of love to diminish. That is all. This one comes up way too often. But I suppose that it's important then. It's like a repetitive dream that happens, right? You got to take some sort of information from it, soak some information, absorb some information from it. So this is speaking about gaining. I feel like as you guys are gaining some momentum and you're following your goals and your passion, see how this is red? It's reminding me of that, like that passion, that love of what you're doing, of what you're going after. So you may be really going after a piece of yourself when you're going after your goals. It's like this self-fulfillment. It's a beautiful thing to feel. Yeah. A lot of you guys are going after your vision. And what's attached to that vision is a love. It's like you love pursuing your dreams. A lot of you, it's pursuing your dreams. It's beautiful. Now the hands associated with the hands that are rubbing together, I am now seeing a living room, and I see a father and a daughter. And he's putting the headphones on her head. And she's like, no, let me do it. It's a very independent feeling. Not a mean feeling, not a disrespectful feeling. It's more of like she's embracing the part of herself that feels empowered to do this herself. She's learning something with the headphones. The headphones speaks about someone who's listening to knowledge. So this can be someone, if you're listening. Okay, because now I'm seeing her. She's listening with the headphones. And there's like a set of arms. Like I could see someone above her, like a teacher. And the teacher is like putting down the worksheet. It's like that. That's what makes me know that this has to do with something you're learning. This has to do with listening, though. It's a listening. It's very listening. You know? Manifestation. Yep. Listening so she can manifest, so she can pursue her goals, so she can bring in this goal. So this, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is for everyone. It's about doing the work to create your manifestation. It's putting in work so you can create the world, to create the world you imagine, to create that in your life. You know, when we go after our manifestations, it's so important to not just go after the manifestation as in this is the gain you want, you know, but what do you want to leave? What do you want to see? What do you see happening from what you're doing? Who are you helping? You know, that's what triggers that excitement inside of us. When we, you know, if you're, let's say for instance, because we're always manifesting, whether it's good or bad, we manifest. Now, the power is always there. It's being used for good or for your worries, okay? That's how we use our manifestation power, is we either use it towards worries or we use it towards our goals. So that, I mean, it's always going to be used. So you get to choose how you want to use it. And with this, I was feeling like it's listening to instruction. It's gathering information. It's working towards your goals, because your goals don't come to you. What comes to you divinely is the opportunity to pursue your goals. But you have to do the work for the manifestation to occur. And I'm seeing like on the computer screens, I see a lot of paint. It's symbolic for someone who's using their creative expression. It's creative expression. Creative expression. And that kind of ties to the manifestation card because it's so beautiful. You see all of the different creative expression in that card. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. This is a lot of you guys pursuing these goals. Pursuing goals. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way to look at your world. If we look at our world as an opportunity, then we're never let down. Good morning. I'm doing fabulous today, and I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy. I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning out there on the other side of the world. I hope you wake up and you feel joy in this day. Okay, now I'm seeing a lizard, and I see the end, like the tail of a lizard. I don't see the rest of the body, I just see the tail. And it looks like it's on a beach. Like it feels like it's on a beach. You know, that reminds me of that one. I know there's an island somewhere where it's like there's nothing but like lizards or something on there. I think they're like these poisonous lizards or something. And it's like these giant lizards. It reminds me of Godzilla. And like, it's like they took over the island or something. It's in real life. I don't know where it's called. Maybe somebody could comment where it's called, but I know that there's like some places like that. It's reminding me of that. My vision reminds me of that. This is talking about enduring all of the different circumstances for you to create that, island, for you to create that dream. Imagine those lizards, because I'm not saying the heads or the faces or anything, because like lizards kind of scare me a little bit. So I'm not seeing those, I'm just seeing the tails, and it's like just going through everything, like enduring everything so you can conquer your own island. It's a beautiful feeling. It is. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Again, blame. We're getting repeats here. That means that we are working on these things. That means we're working on these things. That means collectively people are growing through these things. So when a card comes up repeatedly, then we got to take note and really pay attention to it and see what we can work with that we didn't work with before last time when we seen this card. Okay, so this time it's blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. In this case, we're talking about accepting responsibility for your manifestations to occur, for your manifestations to come into fruition. That's what we're talking about this time around when it comes to blame. This is taking charge. It's not really blame. It's mainly on taking charge, and it's talking about the responsibility that happens, that ensues from when we want to continue something or we want to go on a path. And so that's what we're talking about in this one. And you notice we have two, I mean, these ones are always like pretty much, not always, but most of the time they're circles. But right here we also have the circle with the manifestation. So I would consider what's in your circle. Who's in your circle? Are you getting supported by people who believe in your manifestation, who believe in you, who help you thrive and help you grow into your manifestation? And as you're thinking about your circle, what else could you add? It's not just taking away, but think about what you can add to your circle. Where can you find other people that are like-minded? How can you get involved with more people who are involved in what you're doing? You know, YouTubing maybe information on things that you're trying to get involved with. Looking up in different ways, all kinds of different ways. There's all kinds of websites out there, all kinds of apps out there that connect people. So you're going to want to make sure that you're connected to people who are in that same vibration. That's what we're talking about. Because in the next 24 hours, this could really help you. It could help you on your journey. So that way you're staying connected. Because I feel like the headphones, it's connected and it's listening, right? So this is listening to other people through their experience. This can be with, Googling. Maybe you'll even Google and find somebody's good and bad experience. You can learn from someone else's bad experience about a situation too. You listen to their story and then you know what not to do. You listen to somebody else's story and then you take and sometimes even a what not to do story has things that trigger a creative edge for you. So it's good to just listen to everyone around you and you choose what is right and what doesn't serve, and just like that, just clean it up so you know where you're going. So in the next 24 hours, it's talking about taking the initiative. So for your manifestations, taking the initiative for your manifestations so you know where you're going. And I feel like the hands that we were seeing earlier are talking about what are your hands doing towards your manifestations. Are your hands rubbing together, creating energy? Are you putting energy into your manifestations? Or are you like the person who had I seen another person on there that had they had a rubber band and it was very restrictive. Or are you restricting yourself and what you're listening to? You're not listening, you're not open. Are you open? So you want to be open. Don't have a rubber band around your hands. Like you're not going to be open to it. You need to rub. Put energy into your manifestations, and you're going to see a big difference. And the way you rub is by listening to those around you, and you'll be able to gather more information to know what works for you, because everybody is different. Everybody's goals are different, and everybody will take a different approach even at the same goal, okay? Because we're all different. There's more than enough to go around, more than enough knowledge for us to share. So I hope you guys have a fantastic next 24. And yeah, I'm sending you guys so much joy, so much peace, so much, so many hugs and gratitude. If other people don't believe in you, I tell you right now, and I wholeheartedly mean it, I believe in you. And I believe in your goals, and I believe in your dreams, and I believe you're worth it. And those goals and dreams of yours are not silly, they're smart. They're smart to go after, no matter how big you may see them. The bigger, the better. Your goals matter. You matter. And what you bring to this world matters. It matters to someone else in their progress that you progress. So thank you guys for joining me here today, and I hope you guys have a fantastic 24. Bye.